Long ago, humanity unknowingly placed its fate in the hands of the SCP Foundation, an obscure organization operating beyond the veil of secrecy. Their mission was simple: to contain and control anomalies that threatened humanity's way of life, no matter the cost. For years, they stood between us and unimaginable horrors. Eventually, the anomalies began to evolve, growing stronger and emerging from the darkness with greater frequency and in larger numbers. Breaches became routine, and the Foundation's grip began to weaken. As desperation took hold, their search for any way to take back control revealed something that would scar our world forever.
Get up, Kovich! We need to leave, now! Move! Move! Anders! Get us in the air, now! Command, what the hell is going on? Site-19 just detonated their containment warhead!
Unknown, Zeta-12. Situation is quickly developing. Sites 11, 14, and 19 have been lost. This is considered a Code Blue situation. I repeat, the situation is now Code Blue. Reports of numerous entities have been sighted heading north. Nearby cities are being quarantined and total losses are expected. Your team is being ordered to exfiltrate to Site 113 for extraction mission and return back to Site 42.
Command, that shockwave caused serious damage. We need a medevac for the wounded.
Negative on medevac, Zeta-12. Your travel window to 113 is quickly closing. You are ordered to exfil now and are cleared for a hypersonic in atmosphere.
We can't just leave them.
Command out.
Fuck! So we're just gonna let them die? Why don't they tell us a goddamn thing? What the hell could they need from Site 113? Everyone, close your pods now. Set cryo timers for long haul. Kovich, listen. I need you to stay sharp and trust your training. It's the only thing that can keep you alive. Is everyone alright? Fraser, what the hell happened?
Looks like the guidance tower was scrambled. Autopilot couldn't correct fast enough.
Okay. Check the fuel lines and equipment for damage. Can't believe the flight didn't even check the guidance systems.
Damn. The engines are shot. We won't be able to take off without significant repairs to them.
Sergeant.
Oh, shit. Will he live?
His spot's busted, sir. If we try to pull him out now, it'll kill him. I can set it to defrost manually. Yeah, but past that.
No. I swore never to lose another man under my command. Especially one on his first goddamn deployment. Anders, stay here and do whatever you have to. In the meantime, we're moving to the flight deck. I'm gonna have a word with the flight crew.
Traeger. Come in, Traeger. This is Kovic. What's your status, over? Ah, shit.
This is Atlas 2, currently outbound on the EVA route to Site 81. All incoming ships you can hear this. The facility is...
Came down hard.
Kovic! Damn. The transmitter is full. Your cryopod got damaged in the crash. We have to leave you behind to continue the mission inside the facility. If you find this, head to the tram system. We'll get inside the main facility from Tram Terminal 7. We'll rendezvous in the facility hub at 06.
Sergeant, the emergency power is becoming unstable.
Traeger out.
Good morning, Nick. This is Senior Technical Administrator Andrew Mercer. The Tech Advisory Committee has finally decided that my skills will be better used managing the main R&D network. I'm not working on maintaining simple server networks outside the main dome. That being said, I've been checking remote logins to our network servers since they've been crashing more frequently, and I noticed someone is accessing and rewriting all the communication logs. This has been going on for weeks now, and I can't think of a reason why, since nothing I know of should even have the capability to do that. I'm being moved into the main facility tomorrow to start training with some robotics and network research stuff. So if you could handle this issue, that would save me a lot of headache. Also, don't bother asking more about what my new position deals with, since it's way above your clearance level anyway. I'll be checking in from my new office in 2 days, so I expect the issue to be solved before then. Good morning, Nick. This is Senior Technical Administrator Andrew Mercer. The Tech Advisory Committee has...
Welcome to Site-113, your new home among the stars. This is Dr. Miller, Head of Research and Development. On September 24th, 1988, a global information war caused by a massive anomalous data breach led the SCP Foundation to search for less conventional locations to store and process classified research. Now, you can imagine our surprise when one of our interplanetary probes mapped out what is now known as Jazero's Crater, a near-perfect Martian location hidden away from any hostile intelligences on Earth. This became the building site for a small off-world research installation housing a very limited crew due to the extremely long travel time from Earth and difficulties in supplying resources to the facility. However, new advancements in cryotechnology solved the lengthy travel and supply issue and allowed Site-113 to grow into the massive maximum security research and containment facility that now comfortably houses some of the most dangerous creatures and objects ever encountered. Site-113 has since operated smoothly with no recorded large-scale breaches and continues to provide cutting-edge research and advanced technologies to both the public sector and our sister facilities back home on Earth.
Congratulations on your new security officer position here at Site-113. As you probably know, the protocols here are strict, and I run a very tight ship. The rules are simple. If you see something odd, you report it. If something strange happens, you report it. If somebody even looks at you wrong, you report it. Now, I don't want you going and reporting every little thing to me. That's what your supervisors are for. But if something happens that you or your supervisor can't figure out, then you report it to me directly. This is Security Chief Riley Daniels. You can find my office inside the main facility in Zone 2.
Fuck, that thing's moving.
Hey, have you noticed anything weird about the anomaly containers lately?
Nothing weirder than usual. Why?
I keep hearing these horrible screams and banging noises coming from the pressurized ones. Anything living in these is supposed to be in stasis, right?
That's the idea. Can you bring the next one you hear anything from into the cargo depot? We should get a containment team out to look at it.
Sure. I got one right here that's Keter class. Container reference number is 719. I'll hurry it over before another one of those storms blew up.
Agent, this is Traeger. My suit transmitter is... We had a hard landing, but a confirmed mission green. Site communications will be withdrawn, but we're resorting to comm beacons to try and establish... The situation in the facility is currently... The total scale of damage is unknown. There's been limited contact with personnel. Private Kovish's condition is... We're continuing on to Tram Station 7 to get inside the main facility. We'll check in once we call the main dome. Traeger out.
You morons are stacking crates with the crane. Don't be lazy. I have seen 4 crates fall off in the recent storms, and one nearly crushed a supervisor. I don't know how much simpler the crane controller has to be for you all to understand it. Start it up, and adjust each line until hydraulics, track alignment, and hook alignment are green. Then, get this. Press the big red button. It's not rocket science. And if I see another crate that's poorly stacked, I'm checking the log and sending whoever stacked the container back to whatever backwater cargo job they had on Earth. Period.
keypad isn't working. Anders, the airlock. Can you get us through?
Of course. But none of this makes any sense. First, the staff just seemingly disappeared. There are structural breaches everywhere, and now the whole system looks like it had a massive power surge. We could try to bypass this checkpoint, but it'll put us at risk of venting any remaining oxygen.
It's probably too late for that. If we can't hack through it, then we can pry the top of the load hinges until it gives in. That should prevent a blowout, but it'll make the door unstable. And as much as it pains me to say it, he's right, sir. Something is wrong with what little intel we do have, and we still haven't been able to make contact with anyone.
Once we're inside, we can figure out what happened here and try to get some answers from command. But until then, we just need to get to the trams. We can't risk a blowout, so pry the load hinges. But leave it open. We have no way to know what's still in there.
Look, how far did he fall? 60 feet? Easy. Must have just happened. Oh, we should take him back to camp. Food's been running low. Nah. He'll be too heavy with that suit on. And the tunnels are way too narrow. Plus, those things probably heard the noise. Maybe we can take his... Oh shit, it's infected! Run!
I'm in here! Hey, you! You're one of them. I've seen that armor before.
One of who? What the hell happened to you?
You're part of the site security team, right? My friends locked me in here. Stole my supplies. One less mouth to feed, right?
I'm not from here. Hell, I've never even heard of this place. Where is everyone?
Isn't it obvious? It all went to shit after the evac failed. The whole facility turned into a bloodbath. Fear and isolation makes people do all sorts of crazy things. I was a top-level containment scientist one day, and the next I'm fighting fucking creatures and colleagues for scraps.
Jesus. Listen, I don't know what's happening here, but I need to get inside the facility. If you help me use that tram, I can probably get this door open. And get you inside to have our medic look at your head wound.
I'm fine. With respect, why would you want to go inside there?
I need to find my team. Can you help me or not?
They're still in there? Okay, yeah, I can help you start the train. We just need to get the generators for this sector restarted, and then manually deactivate the zone lockdown. Since most of the equipment got fried, you'll need something like Sarah here to power and interface most of the equipment you come across. Don't break her, though. She's very special to me.
Sarah. So, this can power things?
Yeah, you'll see power boxes around. You can shoot them to power or disable whatever they're attached to. Oh, you can also use her to electrify water or stun things if they get too close. Shit! It's getting worse. You need to move now. Here, take my comm chip. I'll use it to help you find the generators.
Your suit video feed's barely working. See that box by the supply closet? Use Sarah to shock the panel. That'll take the generators.
It's been 10 days since we last heard from anyone inside, and the tram system is still locked down. The others don't know it, but I was the one who requested the security detail that stopped all these poor people from boarding the tram. I didn't even know what was happening. I still don't think any of us do. I called security on them, and I stopped people from boarding the trams.
Probably should have mentioned
Now they
shocking
can't
stuff
ever see
doesn't
their
last
families
forever.
again.
So be careful.
If I knew, We plan to bypass the security system, but the reserve power went out in less than a week. What the hell kind of backup system dies in less than a week? We sent Nick and Ryan to the generators to see if they could fix it, but neither of them came back. We're stranded here, and none of us know why they do this to us. Lucian said he'll figure out how to get us back inside.
Damn it. I was hoping
What kind of thing isn't supposed to happen here? And
quiet. Don't try to fight them.
I just
don't want to find out what they do to humans.
tell me what the hell those things were? You didn't think to warn me about the mutant chickens?
I don't know. When we originally came here looking for supplies, must have attracted them with the noise we made.
Aren't you a containment scientist? Shouldn't you at least have an idea?
Yeah, but it's not like I... Wait, there's a fuse box on the wall there. Put a fuse in, and we can power that door to shortcut through the tunnel. Should lead you straight to the generators. The entrance to the maintenance tunnel's at the end of this roadway. There should be a few ways to get through.
Subterranean tremors detected. Please use caution.
This is a message for all network engineers. Lock down your zone's remote network access now. Terminate all remote access requests. And lock down everything until we can figure out what the hell is going on.
That was a, comms malfunction. Happens all the time. You should know that being a seasoned MTF soldier.
Seasoned? This is my first mission.
And what a way to start a career. You're almost to the generators now. Keep going.
It's not doing anything. Are you sure you know how this works?
Not really. I'm not an equipment operator.
Do you know anything useful at all?
Yes, asshole. From the screen there, looks like you're gonna need to find and slot in some power cores before the system can cycle back on. Go look around for one.
Looks like it did something.
It did? Why was that power cord just ripped out of the socket? Go find some more. That might be enough to reboot the system.
So, why haven't I seen anybody else?
Well, to make a long story short, after the total evacuation of the facility, nobody really comes out this far unless they're extremely desperate for supplies like we were. Anybody who wasn't lucky enough to make it on the evac shuttles in time made wherever they were their new homes.
Wait, that can't be right. The Foundation abandoned all of you?
Of course they did. Comms and exterior transport around the facility even cut off around the same time. Convenient, right? Those who found a way to fend for themselves now remain inside the facility, or near it. Though from what I heard, can't say for sure if those who evacuated were the lucky ones.
What happened to them?
Your guess is as good as mine.
busted ass fucking turkey.
Three should be enough. Go back and try the control console. Yes! Nice work. And make your way back to me. I have a surprise for you.
Back there, you said the Foundation abandoned all of you here. Why would they do that?
Look, I'm sure you know the Foundation is the peachy organization responsible for giving incredible tech advancements to the world and for keeping the public blissfully unaware of the horrors of the universe, but it's all bullshit. I have been trapped in this facility for God knows how long, and I have seen things they've done that you couldn't imagine. Trust me, you will see how rotten they've become. Anyway, since it looks like you finally managed to find a weapon, you might find this useful. Especially if you've been scrounging up some extra supplies.
Thanks. Those damn things are everywhere. How do we end the lockdown?
It's pretty simple. There's a switch located in the main security office. All you have to do is press it, and the lockdown will end, which will let me out and unlock the tram for us. Don't do anything stupid, though. From what I saw coming here, the monsters we've been seeing really took hold in that area, and some are extremely territorial. So maybe keep sneaking around, since if you die now, I'll be stranded in here.
How considerate. I'll do whatever I have to. Also, I never asked you your name.
I did think that was rather rude. My name is Jaden. Dr. Jaden Matthew. Oh, before you go, did you find any medical syringes? I'm still hurting pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Oh, if I could kiss you on that shiny helmet of yours, I would.
What?
Learn to take a compliment. Now go, but be careful. Now that the generators are stable, I guess I did promise you we could chat later.
Are there any more survivors in the facility?
Yeah. Only a couple of thousand were able to make it out on the transport ships as the bastards at the top tried to restrict evac to the facility's interior. The rest of us just set up in whatever group we could make and just hoped help would come. If I was you, though, I'd avoid them if you can. Some of them are... just watch your back.
How'd you get out here if the trams are down?
Just like in the main facility, maintenance tunnels run all along the tram system. My people inside use them to get around to loot whatever they can. Especially now that some of our supplies are running out. Only problem is they're usually flooded, or teeming with things you don't want to run into. We even almost got killed on our way out here this time. Hope those damn bugs got the bastards on the way back.
Why'd the facility need to evacuate anyway?
Look, I've heard several stories about what people think happened. One I heard was high-level psychos in R&D tried to summon an eldritch god and had varying success. Another was, after everyone abandoned their posts from the evac, a bunch of things started to break around the facility, which let out crazy viruses, black goo monsters, and a whole bunch of other freaky things. The last I remember was about a hostile AI created by a group on Earth to be uploaded to the network so it could sabotage the facility. I don't know what actually happened that day, but I do know we stopped getting supplies from Earth. Things got out of containment, site shut off comms, lots of people died, and now we're stuck in this shithole because of it. Alright, I'm not trying to spend the rest of my life in here. Go disable the lockdown.